Hi everyone, Adam Martin from the Eurobodalla Fishing Association. I'd like to take 5 minutes of your time to show you why the Clyde Street boat ramp needs to stay. In the very recent release of the draft plan for the foreshore here, it mentions there that legislation was changed so that people in small boats could use the hanging rock complex. The problem with that is there's a very real risk of someone dying. Why? Because the waters between Clyde Street Boat Ramp and Hanging Rock Boat Ramp can be potentially very dangerous at times. It's known by many people locally. When you have the right wave action, current, tide and wind, there can be waves along that stretch of water that can capsize a small boat and potentially people will drown. The change of the legislation was because they wanted to close this ramp down. So they changed the legislation to allow smaller boats to launch from Hanging Rock. So if someone potentially dies, that change of legislation will be on those people that changed the legislation. Also, in that plan, that draft plan, it mentions the possibility of looking into an alternative location if we lose this ramp. You'll notice at the end of this video that there is a rolling text of key times in the last 6 to 7 years where volunteers have tried to work with council, and we have been able to show with these rolling texts there is a pattern of behaviour where they do not want to work with us, they just do not want to listen, and like that, the credible information that we've got, because we've got proof that they also do not want to look at alternatives to replace this one just downstream of this location. So why remove the Clyde Street boat ramp? We've had the devastating bushfires, we've had COVID-19 first wave, and the very real threat of COVID-19 going on, and the restrictions that are imposed from these. These restrictions impact our local economy. So fishing and boating are two COVID-19 ready activities, and we need those tourism dollars to come into the town that pay for people's wages and those families. So removing this boat ramp removes the economic stimulus that is needed for those small businesses locally here in town. We also have many families and friends of families in the thousands locally that use this all throughout the year, plus the businesses that rely on this ramp too. So why remove it? So what can you do about it? Well, the council is betting on your apathy. So the best thing you can do is email a submission to them. Only 4 or 5 sentences, takes you 5 minutes, and I'll tell you how to do it. There's an email address with this video that you can send your submission to, and the way you do it is like this. You will write, "Good day, councillors of the Eurobodalla Shire Council. My name is," insert your name. "This is my submission regarding the Clyde Street boat ramp from the foreshore draft plan." And then you list the reasons why you want the ramp to stay open. So again, I mentioned the rolling text at the end of this video that will show a pattern of behaviour of not wanting to work with us, and why our volunteers are getting so frustrated with this clear agenda that does not actually work with community. And remember, this boat ramp means a lot to many people for many different reasons. So take the time to send a small submission, 4 or 5 sentences, get emotional, but be respectful, and remember it is too good to lose, and that you don't know what you've got until it's gone. Thanks.